this on. Now you said this is a little bit heavy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell already. All right, they're gonna have to be giving free neck massages next year after we put these things on.
Isn't there like those weird chairs somewhere around here, the vibration chairs?
I'm sure that there's a weird chair or a robot that can do this. Can I tighten it? I'm like reaching back to tighten it.
My tightener is actually broke.
Tightener broke. But I was like, I gotta be tough to wear this. Hey guys, it's Emily, and I'm here with Andrew Lehman, who is helping me demo, and I'm seeing you already as a thermal scan.
Yeah.
Tell me about what I have on my head. Tell me what I'm doing right now.
You're seeing into the future of saving lives. So we at Long Vision make augmented reality for dangerous environments. So if that environment could, kill you, catch on fire, blow up, we are there.
And so I'm just imagining myself in a burning building, even if I was just doing a training, and I'm imagining myself in a firefighter suit. I'm imagining myself with an oxygen mask. I'm imagining myself with 100 pounds of gear and probably what, a 15-pound helmet?
Most helmets are about 4 or 5 pounds. Our device is another 3.
Okay, so it's 7 pounds of life-saving technology on my head. Okay, and now what I can do with this, from what I've seen in videos, I can locate people on the ground who may be trapped under objects, and I've lost all visibility, but I'm still able to use this to scan any area and then to detect, what are these numbers on the side? The 480, 360, 240?
Those are Celsius, what most of the world uses for temperature.
Okay, all right. So for that, we know that you have to add 32 degrees, and it's 9/5 or 4.
We set it to Fahrenheit, don't worry.
Or it's like, or times it by 9 and divide it by 5, and then you're going to be in the Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, I think.
You know what? It's a lot of math. We should just everybody do the same thing.
But anyway, so I can see this temperature right here, and I can see now that I'm nowhere even close to like 50 degrees Celsius. I'm just probably at a cool, 19 it looks like?
Yeah, so what you're doing is, what's happening is we have a sensor on board with the thermal core that's saying, hey, that area you're looking at is of that temperature.
Yeah.
So if you were to stare at a fire,
yeah,
you will start to see that spike in temperature.
I see. And now I'm just imagining, the strap is broken or the strap's working?
Oh, the strap's fine.
Okay, so the strap's working. So if I wanted to crawl on the floor and be one of those people that was like, I'm gonna go look for somebody on the ground, I have a way to secure this to my face, and all I have to do is look through this, and it helps me navigate.
Yeah, and so to really kind of lay it out a bit more, so we're not the helmet, we go on the helmet. So we can go on any helmet around the world. And
wait, that's this.
All of that device that you see, the battery, the front, that's all us. So the attachment on board.
This stuff is just schnick schnack, like they say in Germany.
Speak Deutsch?
Yeah, ich kann auch Deutsch reden.
Okay. Different video. So yeah, it's just that this is my nice shiny candy apple red helmet that every firefighter tries to steal from me. So
I see.
But basically with that, you kind of described it perfectly, is when the Canadian government actually issued the Innovation Challenge 5 years ago, they were asking for hands-free technology.
Right, which this is super hands-free.
Yeah.
All I have to do is use my heads-up display, and I get all the information that I need. I just had on a RealWear headset, and it was a very similar thermal display, but it was just monocular. This is binocular. I'm looking stereo through this display, and I can see my battery. I can see but I can't see vitals. All I can see is
So what you're seeing is the greatest thermal imager on your helmet ever.
Okay.
So picture for firefighting. Firefighting is a very traditional, dangerous profession. Giving them technology that might be too advanced is not that they can't use it, will they use it?
Yeah.
So what we did was, we went back and said, what do firefighters currently use? And there is different standards that we said, let's try to build our technology to that. So we can build the UI to that standard as best as possible. So when a firefighter puts this on, they're seeing the exact same imagery as the handheld. So we're bridging that technological and tradition gap. So we're not trying to say, hey, you need to use this because it's super shiny and fancy. It's, you're getting the same information, At the same time, only faster, and now your hands are free, so you can help save lives faster.
Right, you need your hands if you're in a dangerous situation, and also this is the promise of wearables, right? Like we know that we need to have wearables in order to be able to free our hands up to perform the tasks we need to do our jobs. This is super cool. Now, how much does it cost to retrofit or create a helmet like this? One device. I don't know how much this plastic and metal thing costs. I'm guessing a few $100.
So right now, this early stage, like where we are right now, these are 7,500 American.
Okay.
Which puts us right in the middle of all thermal imagers are on market. Now we have a year-over-year hardware as a service. So for the streaming, the AI, that we're building into it, the software updates.
Yeah.
Because what we want is, we don't want this to break. We want to make sure that you have a device
reliable,
that can go 4, 5, maybe even 10 years. Because remember, if you're selling to a fire department, they do not have the budget to spend on a new toy every month that it breaks. We built this to be rugged, and if it does, we're there for them to fix it and get them back online, because it could be your life.
Got it. Okay, last question. This is California. We're in the West, which has had major wildfires, wildland fires for the last several years with the drought, etc. I am thinking about charging. I'm thinking about duration, how long this lasts in the field. Talk to me about that, because in an urban environment, I imagine I can just like charge it up. Do you include some sort of special battery pack? What is your recommendation?
So for wildland, that's actually the next big fire we're going after right now. So we originally were for structural municipal fire.
He calls it municipal. That's good to know.
I'm also Canadian, so if I say too many abouts and outs and processes, I get in trouble.
There we go.
So the battery you have on you is a lithium ferrite, not a lithium ion. So if it catches fire, it does not blow up.
Perfect.
So for the wildland scenarios, two factors is, they have the ability that they can wear batteries on their body. So we can modify this so that the battery can go on their body. So we can also
like a brick to wear.
Yeah, so we can give them a longer lasting battery. Again, there's a form factor to that, but that's part of where we're at right now. Is yes, we can give you that, because remember, they might be wearing it for 24 hours in some extreme situations.
Absolutely, especially these hotshot guys that are going into the most extreme areas.
Yeah, and then on top of that is the use cases are a bit different too, right? So they are needing it for mop-ups. They are needing it for walking through cut lines.
Finding hot spots and all that stuff. So they're not handheld, and that way they actually have another way to add maybe stability to their walking around.
If you're walking around, you're looking for a hot spot like this, and you have a shovel in one hand, normally you shovel it too. So now you can keep this on your head as you're working and ensure that you have completed your task.
I love it. Andrew, this is super cool.
Thank you.
I feel like there's a huge line of people trying to check this technology out. I'm so stoked I got a demo. Thank you so much. And if we want to find you, where do we go?
So longemission.com is our #1 area. You can find us on the website. And you can find us on LinkedIn too, or wherever there's burning smoke and dangerous things going on.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like and comment. This is super cool.
Super hot.